Hello everybody. Gonna do a little bit of jerky here today. Gotta fill the tube up. Just kind of the easiest way I found out to fill it up. This is gonna be stick jerky. Kind of tough to get on there at times. There we go. It's already kind of starting to come out. There we go. I'm squirting it down on the screens, and I'm going to use my dehydrator and my smoker. If it happens to break like that, you can just slide it back together. I'm going to stick it together. Jerky, the meat I'm using for this jerky today is some elk meat. A buddy of mine gave me. I'm actually making these for him to take up to Colorado elk hunting in a couple of weeks. I get to about right there. I've got to take and refill. Yeah, I used to load this different, and another buddy of mine showed me to load it this way. Works pretty good. A little messy on the end. That's easy enough to clean up. But it kind of keeps all the air pockets out of there when you do it that way. Yep. Put this on first. All right. We're going to get this screen finished out. Once I get the screen finished out like that, I got my racks. They go in my dehydrator or my smoker. I slide it onto the rack like that. I'm gonna load it in the smoker. Show you a few more sticks here. The way I'll squirt it out. Elk meat seems to be doing a pretty good job. You make it out of beef, you make it out of all different kinds of venison. So this is just elk. All right. Now to the smoker. I use an electric smoker for doing my jerky. Notice I've actually have 4 racks in there. So now I'll put this on for 150 for about 45 minutes to an hour. I wanted to come out and check, make sure I got smoke coming out. See my little trickle of smoke coming out there. Okay, not gonna open the chamber up. You know, if you're looking, you're not cooking. So, okay, it's been in here, not quite an hour. I'm gonna start pulling them out. I'll show you how I get them out. This is my actual dehydrator tray. And if you notice when I bring these out, the color of the meat's changed. Slide that tray out just a little bit. Try to slide it right on this to this tray. Square it up. And that's what we got. I'll do all those and put them in the dehydrator. Okay, this is an X caliber dehydrator. I've already got it running right now. I'll show you all the knobs up there in just a second. But I've got just under 4 trays of meat in here right now. This will actually hold 9 trays. I don't very seldom I'll do 9 trays because my smoker won't hold all that. I have to do it in a couple batches. But you put this in here, the Parallax dehydrator, put the door on, set at 145, and then I've got it set for 6 hours. I'll come back in about an hour, hour and a half, and I'll show you some more stuff then. Okay, we're about an hour into it. I'll show you what I do here. I'm gonna pull a tray out. Pull the tray out. I'll take and flip each single piece over so that the bottom side, the tray doesn't keep it from drying as much. Try to keep everything as even as possible. Pretty simple little trick to do. And then here about another 2 hours into it, I'll go back and do something else, and I'll show you that a little bit later. But that's what I do on that, just to get that done. Okay, we're about 2.5 hours into it now, so I'm going to show you what I do with it. I'll take each tray out because I don't like using the whole big sticks. Take a pair of scissors. These are kitchen scissors. I'll cut them into thirds. That way the ends of them dry better, and you don't waste as much product as far as eating it. And people sometimes have a tendency to eat it and let it sit, and sometimes it doesn't last quite as long, which this does have curing salt in it, so you got protection there. That's what I do with it. I stick it back in the dehydrator to finish the timeout. Okay, we got about 5.5 hours on the drying process. If you notice where the process is, I can bend it, but it doesn't break. You're going to take and turn it off about when it's like that, and it'll continue to dry for about the next 30 or 40 minutes. It'll actually shrivel up a little bit more. So that's where I'm going to right now. Show you finished product later. All right, after setting the dehydrator for about an hour, not running, this is what we end up with. You can see how it's shriveled up. That breaks, but it doesn't come apart. My next step's going to be bagging it up, and you'll see that in the thumbnail for the opener. Thanks.